All right, YouTube. This is a continuation of my Ultra Stick 30cc. I used to have this ignition over here. I had this kill over there without this wall. So I removed the ignition and put it here and put this wall up to try to keep frequency away from my receiver. There's not much room in this plane. So I just wanted to update my videos. The ignition from the engine is here. It will come through that small hole underneath this foam and plug in here. I'll have this foam down here for the tank. Here's the tank and the straps that will hold it down. I'll put the straps through here on both sides. Here's my tank configuration. Here's the fill, which will come through that hole there. And this line goes to the engine, and this other line here will go out the bottom. Can't really see it, but I'm just waiting for it'll sit down in here like that, and I'm just waiting for winter to get over with. I live in Michigan, and that way I can glue the tail on. I don't have room in the house to do that, so I'm just waiting for summer. It's no big deal, but I changed out, them bolts. Hopefully that'll work. Anyhow, this is just a continuation showing what I did to my receiver. That's about the only way. Even there, you have to remove the ignition to get the wires. If you ever want to take the wires off, you have to remove the ignition from that to change the wires, after I put that wall in there. I mean, I did that. Thinking about the only way. There's just no room in this plane. They got these holes everywhere. I mean, you have to have them in case this one here is for in case you have an engine with the throttle on the other side. And you got this, there's holes everywhere. So there's holes under here. I mean, when I had the ignition on this side, I had to put a piece of wood there, and when I removed it, I had to remove the wood, which, it's trial and error. So, I mean, it's coming together. It's all done. It's all figured out. I mean, when you're putting this together, you have to almost be a designer to design the way you want it to happen, and it doesn't come the first time. You may have to change things around and around. So, all I got to do now is glue the tail on and adjust everything. And I took the paint off the landing gear, and I instead of having it straight, I bent it. I bent the landing gear so that I can get it to stand up higher, and it will be a little stronger too. So, I don't have the exhaust on it yet. I've had it on many a times, but I took it off. I don't have a prop for it yet, so I'll be getting a prop. And, so I just have it laid here for now. Just laying out. All right, YouTubers, it's just an update. The reason I changed that ignition, I haven't flown RCs in like 5-6 years, maybe even more. But I wanted to get back into it, and I sold my trainer, so I had to buy this plane to see if I could, I just wanted to float a little bit better on landing and fly a little more stable than using my other planes right off the bat. So I had forgotten about this ignition not wanting to be real close to your receiver. So, one guy told me, he mentioned it's a little too close. So I took his advice and moved it over here, about the only place you can move it. And I mean, you might be able to put it underneath the gas tank here, but then the line, your spark plug line would be quite long, and this fits the spark plug cable, ignition cable, pretty good. So we'll try this here, and I decided to put this wall up. Once you got the wing on, it's kind of like gonna help with the frequency. So all right, YouTubers,